Okay, so where we left off was writing the chemical formula. And the other method of doing it is using the crossover method. So here are 5 steps I've written out that you can follow for each one. So when you start doing it, you're like, oh my goodness, so many steps, but you can cut lots of corners. So I've given you an example here, magnesium chloride. Write the symbols MgCl. Valency of magnesium is 2, valency of chlorine is 1. Cross them over so they end up small subscript numbers telling you how many you've got of each one. Remember, in chemistry, we do not use ones, so you always miss out the 1. So you have MgCl lowercase 2. So same method. So anyway, there's 2 videos there, YouTube videos here, for you to peruse at your own time to have a look at both methods. Choose one method you like and keep to it. So there's examples there you could try, and the answers are on the following page. So let's go on to ionic formula. Now, you know that ionic compounds all are made up of ions, so everything is an ion. So ionic formula is sometimes slightly easier than writing chemical formula. It's exactly the same, but you put the charges of the ions in there. So let's take an example, magnesium chloride. You've got Mg. You work out that Mg, the ion for magnesium is 2+. It has to lose 2 electrons to form an ion. Chlorine has to gain 1. It's going to be minus. Okay. These numbers are uneven. There's a mystery 1 there and there's a 2 there. Okay. You leave the charges where they are, but if you cross over, you would have a 1 there, a 2 there, so you put the 2 there. Now, when you're writing this, it doesn't matter where the charges are slightly like below or above the subscript numbers. So you, strictly speaking, it should be Mg 2 plus Cl minus, and the 2 needs to be over here. But you could put the 2 here, you could put it here. Now, it's going to be really tricky when you're doing it on a Word document, so don't fret too much about it. But strictly speaking, you've got 2 Cl minuses. Okay, so you can practice that. There's some practice questions there for you to try. Now we're going to go on to group ions. Now group ions are way back in second year, maybe in third year as well. We reminded yourselves about the ending is 8. Compounds that end in ATE or ITE, you've got hidden oxygen. We're going to now look at the formulas for these. Now you'll find them all in a table at the top of your data booklet, page 8. So top of page 8. And what you want to do, there's a table like this on the worksheet, you just need to complete it. Okay, so you want to work out which elements are present, looking at it, nitrate, nitrogen, and oxygen. Write out the actual formula for it. The number on the charge will tell you the valency, the number of bonds that each of the group ions can form. You cannot alter these group ions. Nitrate is always 1 nitrogen, 3 oxygens, and has a negative charge. You will not find these in the periodic table. They are made up of elements from the periodic table in this table on page 8. Okay, so let's see if you try and write a formula for one of them, what do you do? Well, same idea. Let's do straight on to ionic. Mg, 2+, nitrate, you look it up, it's NO3-. They are not the same. So you're going to have to cross over the valencies. So you're going to have 1 Mg, and you're going to have 2 NO3s. Now, and similar to maths, what happens is when it's a group ion, to multiply it by 2, you're not just multiplying, you have NO3-. You can't just put a 2 there because that looks like you've got 32 oxygens. That's absolutely rubbish. So you need to put the whole of the NO3- in brackets, and you put the 2 outside the brackets. You're multiplying everything inside the bracket by 2. Okay, so if you have a look at the next example, same idea. If they've got the same, you've got same valencies, you don't obviously need to do any multiplication. If the first one is smaller, it's got valency of 1 and this is the group ions valency of 2, you would have to multiply this one by 2. So same idea. Don't be feared if you're going to have to write brackets at the beginning of the formula, that's okay as well. So just basically have a go at these. There's a video showing you how to do all that as